Everything is just fine. Perfectly fine. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 19 of Bottom to the Top. I'm Mr. Cellophane, and I hope I was convincing in the intro because things are not fine in Turkey. After winning our last match in the last episode 1-0, we then went on to lose 4 in a row, starting off with a 1-0 loss on the road to then bottom of the table Pendikspor, then an expected 3-1 loss to Besiktas, and then a 2-1 failure to win. I almost said victory. It was not a victory against Samsunspor, a team that then immediately went to the top of the table with that, before another loss that we should not have seen against Konyaspor, 2-0, before we changed up our tactic and drew 3-3 against another bottom of the table team, or at least close to bottom of the table team, in Ankaragücü. We went back to a 5 at the back, but not the same one as before. We are more of an attacking side. It's more of a 5-2-2-1 or a 5-2-3. We'll see it in just a second. Plus, we've had some issues in the locker room. A club atmosphere has dipped down to very poor. Our managerial support was abysmal, so it is on the way up. Mamadou Fall still asking to leave. Harris still asking to leave. Can Koshkin upsetted us for a team talk. We had the entire team a week before the transfer window slammed shut coming to us saying that we lacked squad depth in defensive midfield, so we signed 2 more of those to at least alleviate that problem, but we're kind of spinning our wheels because we had to go the free route because I had to transfer all of our money from our transfer budget into our wage budget because we just couldn't sell anybody. Of the 2 players we brought in, they were both foreigners, which is potentially going to make things a little challenging selection-wise, because we can only have 8 in our playing 11 at any one given time. Lamine Diak, Senegalese national, 24 years old, coming in on 3,000 euros per week. I mean, a solid player, fits kind of in between on the depth chart between Siddiqui and Iron Gomis. Gomis has struggled a little bit with injuries, going in and out of the lineup since the beginning of the season, but still some potential left over. And he has been solid, if not spectacular. 3 appearances so far, 1 assist, and a 6.93 rating in the league. Also, Evan Laidler coming over from Texas University, a 21-year-old American. Still a ton of potential left over. $2,000 a week. He does excel as a deep lying playmaker. A little bit smaller than we were necessarily looking for. Kind of lacks the strength that we would like to have in the position. He has made 2 appearances, 1 start, 1 off the bench, a 6.5 average rating in a very small sample size. We basically just brought him in because we knew that bringing in 2 guys would make the club happy, and thank goodness that worked. So coming up, 2 big matches, 1 in the league, 1 in the 3rd round of the Turkish Cup. First off is Göztepe on the road, currently sitting in 14th place, right above us. We are in the relegation zone, but only by 1 point, so we are not throwing in the towel. We are not sounding alarm bells just yet. And then we've got Rizaspor in the cup. Of course, we're taking on a team that's mid-table in our league. We did not get blessed with a favorable draw because we are also going to be on the road of a team that we are chasing in the table. So here it is, our 5-2-2-1. Even though we lacked depth, we still have a very strong defensive midfield, so we wanted to take advantage of that. It's going to be Nicholas in goal. Honestly, he's not been great, but I don't think Ali Emre Yanar is any better. So Nicholas is our guy. We've got a back 3 of Dom Johnny, Sadiq Sift Pinar, and Kenneth Omeru. Ben Owanis, on our left wing back on more of an attack. So he's going to be kind of like a left wing, just with some more defensive duties. Claudio Vink is going to be on the right-hand side. We're going to have a midfield of Siddiqui and Diak with Harris and Yusuf Insi. Yusuf Insi leading the team with 3 goals so far this year. They're going to be our attacking midfield. And Suleiman Güneş is going to be in there. We have been playing Ali Demirel. I just think Demirel may not be quite ready to be shouldering the burden, so we're going to go with a little bit more of an experienced hand with Suleiman. So Göztepe coming in here with 2 wins on the season. We've got 1 win, 1 draw. Both of their wins have come in the last 3 match weeks. So we are hoping that last week was a loss for them. We are hoping to extend their losing streak to 2 and start a brand new win streak of our own. It's a gusty 51-degree day in Izmir. I just hope we play as well on the road as we just did in a home friendly. Yes, we were not playing competition on our level. We recognize that. But our ball movement was exemplary, and we are hoping that we can carry that over into this match. And right now, not a lot going on in this first half, although the match momentum has been tipped in Kasımpaşa's way. But I think we're going to get through the entire first half without anything exciting happening because YouTube. So we move to the second half. 2 shots on goal to 1. Possession has gone the way of Göztepe. Hopefully they don't score on this corner kick. Ahmed to deliver, looking far post, and he did just that. João Gavão. We have to do better defending against set pieces. We're okay scoring them, but defending them, a weakness for us, as Nicholas unable to range over to the far post. Even though everybody and their grandmother knew it was going far post, and Göztepe takes a 1-0 lead. I really hope we make it to the January transfer window, because right now our position at Kasımpaşa is tenuous at best, as Ortega's going to throw it in. João Pedro with it, dropping it back for Ortega. We are going to make some changes. Claudio Vink intercepts. Yusuf, though, picked off on his pass attempt. Aaron Khan with it for Göztepe, dropping it back for Kavare. Tijanic back for Emre Can. There's a lot of like Emre Cans and Emre Can. Or is Emre Can? Either way, it seems to be a very common name in Turkey. Kapis with it. They've held the ball for a long time, so I just know we're going to score if we can somehow get in the way of a pass, pick something off, and not let them through. Tijanic moving it to his left. He's in the middle. Aaron Khan past Nicholas. His first goal of the year. And the woes just... They just continue. We are unsuccessful in doing anything, and I don't know how to make it stop, because right now it is embarrassing to call myself the manager of Kasımpaşa. We've only scored, by the way, 6 goals in our first 8 contests. And the goal has been awarded. There was some doubt, apparently, that he was onside. Now that doubt's been completely wiped away. 3 shots, a .15 in XG. You know, Sadiq is having an awful game. We need to get him out of there as well. Part of our problem is that we need to make sure that we are putting on, if we pull off a Turkish player, we need to put on a Turkish player, because we are maxed out on our foreigners normally. Diak thought he had intercepted, or Ortega gets it back. Siddiqui heading it forward, but Kavare will regain control for Göztepe, and they're looking to add to their 2-goal lead. Igor back for Kavare, just playing it to the safety of his goalkeeper, Silveira. Will hang on and play it to the near side. Back for Kavare. Can Harris get in there? No, he can't. And we just absolutely listless. We are looking absolutely listless Why did I ever leave Young Reds? Oh, played forward. Ali Demirel, his first goal of the year. And could it be a glimmer of hope? Do I just need to say negative things about the team and good things will happen? Claudio Vinc intercepting over to Gomes with a beautiful pass forward. Demirel getting behind the defense to bring Kasımpaşa to within one. Now a corner opportunity. We can't take advantage. Aaron Khan knocking it away. Vinc into the middle looking for Demirel. Severia will come out and claim that one before anything else bad could happen for Göztepe. Sending it long. Damjani up for Khan, who is in the game. He was one of those substitutions we made. Atinç taking Gomes down. Vinc over to Demirel. Demirel's going to score, but the flag will be raised, and the goal will not count. Hopefully VAR maybe sees something that the assistant referee didn't, but they are in complete agreement. Demirel thought he had his second. I thought Gomes, I guess they were playing advantage. As Claudio Vinc tracked that one down at the edge of the box, put it in the middle, but unfortunately Demirel was in an offside position. 5 minutes added on at the end of this match, and it's not going to be enough. We just couldn't do enough. 2-1 is your final, and we lose again. We are now winless in our last 7 matches? 6. We're winless in our last 6. See, it's already gotten better. So the loss drops us into 17th place. We have the second worst goal differential in the league, which hurts. We're taking on Rizespor, currently sitting in 9th in the cup. As much as I want to just be able to focus on the league and write off the cup, I don't want to lose yet another match. Now, the board is giving us a C-, which is up from the D from before, so maybe we aren't as close to getting the sack as maybe I once thought, but how do we approach this next match, especially because we've got Hatayspor coming up just a couple of days later in the league? I'll take suggestions in the comments. Oh, this is what you want to see. The Kasımpaşa AS hierarchy appear to be finally losing patience with manager Nick Bottom, according to S Sport. They're declaring that a bad result against Rizespor in the forthcoming Turkish Cup match could seal his fate. Yay. So our entire future could rest on this match. Nicholas is going to be in goal. A back three of Damjani, Sadiq, and Omeru. Ben Juanes and Claudio Vinc on the wingbacks, with Siddiqui and Diak in the midfield. Harris and Yusuf on the attack, along with Ali Demirel, the only goal scorer in the last match. Yeah, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous at all. We are inconsistent, our form is woeful, and most of our team enters this match unsure of themselves. Why are they doing me absolutely no favors? We do have the first 2 shots of the match, but the first highlight is going Rizespor's way. Hoyer carrying up that left wing side, looking to go in the middle. Vinc intercepts. Yusuf carries it forward, ahead for Ali, dropping back. Yusuf, again looking for Harris. That's going to be cut off by Moxie. Moxie ahead for Minchev. Minchev pushing it into the box, getting past his defenseman, across for Oscar Pinchi, who of course scores his first goal of the season for us to drop to 1-0. I never thought that my stay in Turkey was going to last 2 episodes long, but it's starting to look that way, isn't it? That was a pretty woeful display, as Minchev just had his way with our defense. First shot on goal of the match for Rizespor, and it's in. So we're down 1-0, and we need to shout some encouragement to our team, and kind of worked. Harris delivering the near post. Damjani, save made, but Omeru following up with his first goal of the year. We get it done with a set piece to tie this game at 1 in the 24th minute. Harris delivering it near post. Damjani, good save by Tariq, but Omeru picking up the pieces, slotting it home. and giving me faith in my team. But now it's a corner kick for Rizespor. Pinchy to deliver the in-swinger near post. Sadiq heads it away. Diak clears it. Moxie tracks it down and immediately moves it in for Pinchy, who on a side angle gets... doesn't score. I thought it was saved by Nicholas, but then they said it was a free kick, so it is what it is. But the final third throw in for Hoyer. Mia for Method. As Buike dropping it back for Moxie. Method again. Mia. Pinchy. In. Pinchy. Oh, he thought he beat Nicholas one-on-one. But Nicholas able to slide on over, make the stop, knocks it out behind for a corner for Hoyer to deliver. Looking near post, can't get it past Sadiq. Back for Hoyer, pushing it deep into the middle. Damjani clearing it to Ali, who clears the zone. And Method back to retrieve for Rizespor. As we tick down to about 7 minutes left, throw in on the far side, Vink, Ali for Yusuf. Yusuf delivering a beautiful strike from just inside the box. It's his 4th goal of the year, and Kasımpaşa takes a 2-1 lead in the first half. We're scoring goals. We're moving the ball around. We are not looking woeful, and we are beating a team in our league that's ahead of us on the table. Sure, it's just the cup, but this very well could save our job. Why did I just say that? You know that FM listens, and it does bad things when you show hope. Halftime it is 5-6 in favor of Kasımpaşa. We've only held the ball 35% of the time. We are losing the XG battle, but we are winning on the scoreboard 2-1. So we are not going to make any changes. We are going to encourage our team to keep playing hard through halftime. And 30 seconds in, a throw-in highlight for Rizespor. Filipovic back for Moxie. In the middle, Asbuike. Maya's got it. Works in between his men. In for Pinchy. And Oscar Pinchy scoring his 2nd goal of the season to tie the game at 2. Just 50 seconds into the second half. Because I opened my big mouth. I said something. And the game is punishing me. All right, we move. Hopefully this is a positive highlight. Just about 4 minutes later, Damjani ahead for Sadiki. Playing it for Ben Juanes. Works his way past a couple of men. Damjani again. Ben Juanes along the far side. Sadiki with it. Running into a little bit of traffic. Throwing it forward. He finds Harris in the middle. Yusuf wide open. His brace on the night. His 5th of the year in all competitions. And Kasımpaşa retakes the lead. It's 3-2. I think it's because I almost started crying on the video. I mean, I'm glad Yusuf got it, and it wasn't Ali, because Ali would have been offside. 7-7 your shots on goal. Possession still very much in favor of Rizespor, but we have managed to retake the lead, and now a corner opportunity. Yusuf sending it in. Diak hitting the crossbar. Ali popping it over. He got the rebound, could not put it home, but good sustained pressure by Kasımpaşa. But Hoyer now with the corner, looking near post. Diok can't clear it away. Mary's got it. Dropping it for Hoyer, pushing it to his left, and he's going to rifle it into the stands. Goal kick coming up. Nicholas very happy that he did not have to attempt to make a save on that one. We do have some tired legs out on the pitch with 20 minutes left. We are going to look at replacing some players. Ali's going to come off. We're going to get Suleiman out there. Yusuf, you're having a great game. Nothing is happening with you, but Erdem is going to come in for Harris. Sadiki is tired. Aaron Gomez is going to replace him. Claudio Vink will come out. Cabrera is in. Are we weakening ourselves? Probably just a little bit, but it is absolutely necessary. Sadiq is also going to cede way for Gerson Yazgili, and we are making 5 changes. Keeping our shape, we have a 3-2 lead. It's a 1-goal lead, and Rizespor with the ball in the midfield. Played near side. Hoyer ahead for Pinchy. He's behind the defense, but they are going to catch up to him. Method looking far post. Mary cannot put it on target. It is going to be saved by Nicholas, and a corner attempt that is apparently going to fall by the wayside. 15 minutes left to go. The changes have been made. The last couple of shots on goal have gone Rizespor's way. We still lead it 3-2. Can we muck with the instructions a little bit? Maybe waste a little time, knock the tempo down, get a little, maybe play for set pieces. They've been going very well for us so far. Maybe, possibly. And maybe just be a little bit more disciplined as we slow the pace down. Hopefully, those little changes, as Rizespor has put a bit more pressure on us in the last 10 minutes of this match. 4 to be added on. Diak just got injured, and I can't make any further changes. So Erdem is going to drop back, although that's probably not his best position. Why don't we do this instead? We'll move Ugers Khan up there. Diak, we'll just stick him somewhere else. And we're going to move these guys back to a fullback on defend. We're going full turtle mode-ish as we go to a 4-2-2-1 because we can't replace Diak, can we? Nope, we've already made all of our substitutions. It was worth a try. So we're going to go through injury time with an injury that we can't deal with because we had tired legs, so we just played a couple of days before. But full time has been achieved. We won our match in the cup. We beat Rizespor 3-2, a game that pretty much would have seen our career in Turkey be on the line, and we came out victorious. We even managed to pick up another 20 grand with the win. I love how every time that we win or draw a match, we make money. We should do that more. Well, we managed to hold off the bad stuff for at least one more day. If you have enjoyed my misery, please be sure to hit the like button. Also, subscribe and turn on your notifications so you'll know when I may be potentially miserable on YouTube again. Thank you all very much for your support. I will see you next week. Until then, bye-bye.